They say AI is coming for your job, and with headlines warning that 92 million jobs could disappear, it's easy to panic. But what if I told you that's only half the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the reality of life after labor. We'll explore the roles that are vanishing, the highly lucrative new careers emerging from the digital dust, and the uniquely human skills you'll need to survive. Are you going to be buried in the rubble, or will you ride the wave to a new horizon? Let's find out.
You just got laid off again. What now? Another resume blasted into the void. Another endless scroll through Indeed, watching the same soul-crushing listings recycle themselves. Or something else, something you haven't even imagined yet. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. The machines came for the textile mills, leaving generations of weavers jobless. They came for the farms, pushing families off the land and into crowded cities. The internet devoured bookstores and record shops, leaving ghost towns in its wake. Each technological wave promised progress, but delivered a tidal wave of anxiety. Now, AI is knocking, but this time it's not just the factory floor at risk. AI isn't just welding metal or driving trucks anymore. It's writing articles, generating images, analyzing data, drafting legal briefs, even coding software. Intellectual labor, once the sacred domain of human expertise, is now churning through silicon. The question isn't, will AI take my job? It's, what happens when AI can do my job? The World Economic Forum projects 170 million new jobs will emerge by 2030. Sounds promising, right? Except 92 million jobs will disappear in the same time frame. That's a net gain of 78 million, theoretically. But what if your job is one of the 92 million going extinct? What if your skills are suddenly worthless, replaced by an algorithm humming away in some server farm? LinkedIn data reveals AI has already spawned 1.3 million new jobs. AI engineers, prompt architects, data annotators, roles that didn't even exist a few years ago are now in desperate demand. But are these just tech bubble fantasies or real opportunities for average Americans facing down economic Armageddon? Let's be blunt, the robots are coming for your paycheck. The student loan crisis alone is a $1.7 trillion pressure cooker. Americans are drowning in debt for degrees that might soon be obsolete. The promise of a stable career, a comfortable retirement, fading fast. IDC forecasts the global generative AI market will explode to $143 billion by 2028, growing at an insane 73% per year. That's not just growth, that's a volcanic eruption of capital and opportunity. But who gets to grab the gold? Will it be the Silicon Valley elite, or can ordinary Americans stake their claim? Prompt engineer job postings are up 135% year over year. Companies are desperate for people who can speak the language of AI. According to industry reports, top AI specialists can earn over $200,000 a year. Freelancers specializing in AI consulting can earn significantly more. Suddenly, that liberal arts degree doesn't seem so useless, does it? One major consulting firm slashed report creation time from 3,000 hours per month simply by hiring 2 prompt engineers. 2 people. The return on investment was astronomical. What could you do with that kind of leverage? But here's the catch, the talent pool is tiny. Estimates suggest there are only a few thousand skilled prompt engineers in the entire country. A massive talent shortage. Companies are scrambling. The demand is there. The money is there. The question is, are you ready to adapt? AI is often depicted as a cold, calculating machine, but the truth is far more nuanced. It's like a baby, constantly devouring data, learning, evolving. And like any child, it needs guidance, training, and ethical boundaries. 70% of companies plan to fully embrace generative AI, and over 60% are actively recruiting prompt engineers. The gears of the future are turning. The tectonic plates of the job market are shifting. Are you going to be buried in the rubble or ride the wave to a new horizon? AI is coming for your job. You've heard it 1,000 times. But what if the real threat isn't AI taking jobs, but AI creating a world where only certain jobs are worth having, where human skills are devalued and ethical considerations are an afterthought? The robots aren't just building themselves, they need guardians, gatekeepers, and that's where a new breed of professional is emerging, the AI ethics officer. But what is an AI ethics officer? Are they philosophers in a boardroom, or just another layer of corporate PR? The question they grapple with is deceptively simple. Is AI doing the right thing? Think about it, when an AI is used in hiring, is it unfairly excluding certain demographics? When AI is used to determine loan eligibility, are low-income communities being discriminated against? When AI is used for medical diagnoses, are biases in the data leading to misdiagnosis for specific patient groups? Facial recognition software misidentifying people of color. These aren't hypothetical scenarios. This is happening now. And if we don't address it, the biases baked into the code will become the new normal. As AI permeates every aspect of American life, from Wall Street algorithms to Main Street medicine, new types of disputes are emerging. Disputes that our existing legal frameworks are utterly unprepared to handle. Who is liable when an autonomous vehicle causes an accident? The manufacturer, the AI developer, the passenger. And what about the promise of a work-free utopia? AI automates jobs and reduces human working hours. That in itself should be a cause for celebration. A 4-day work week, more time with family, more time for hobbies, but the reality is far more complicated. The rise of AI creates a demand for people who can do what AI can't: understand nuance, exercise ethical judgment, build trust. Enter the AI trainer. If the AI engineer is the architect of the digital world and the AI ethics officer is its conscience, then the AI trainer is the foreman on the construction site. They're the ones getting their hands dirty, meticulously labeling data, correcting errors, and shaping the AI's understanding of the world. If the AI trainer is the general manager, the data annotator is the craftsman on the ground. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, these tech behemoths aren't just building AI in a vacuum. They're outsourcing the grunt work to companies like Scalework, AEN, and Sama. These are the digital sweatshops of the AI age, where human workers painstakingly tag images, transcribe audio, and categorize text, all to feed the insatiable hunger of the algorithms. The EU AI Act is trying to put a stop to this, mandating human oversight and accountability for high-risk AI systems, medical diagnoses, hiring processes, credit scoring, public services. Violations could cost companies up to 7% of their global turnover. That's not a slap on the wrist, that's a financial guillotine. But regulation alone isn't enough. We need people who understand not just the technology, but also the human cost. People who can navigate the ethical minefield and ensure that AI is used for good, not for profit. The OECD's analysis is clear. 72% of the skills required in AI-related jobs are management skills. 67% are business process knowledge. Forget coding boot camps. The real demand is for people who can lead, who can organize, who can bridge the gap between the tech world and the real world. Google, Microsoft, and other major tech companies already have AI ethics teams of 1,000 people. But is that enough? Are these teams truly empowered to challenge the status quo? Or are they just window dressing, designed to placate regulators and investors? And what about the promise of mental health solutions? The global AI and mental health market is projected to explode, growing from $1.82 billion in 2025 to a staggering $7.83 billion in 2030. But can an algorithm truly understand human suffering? Can it offer genuine empathy and support? Or will it simply prescribe a pre-programmed response, further isolating us in our digital echo chambers? Robot density has reached 162 units per 10,000 employees, double the previous figure. Tesla's Optimus robot, Amazon's AI-powered robot BLJ, they're not coming, they're already here. And as robots become more prevalent in the workplace, we'll need specialists who can manage the complex dance between humans and machines. People who can ensure that robots are collaborators, not competitors. That they augment human capabilities, rather than replacing them entirely. The AI content creator job role has increased by 134% YoY, proving that AI is not replacing creative jobs, but rather creating new ones. But if everyone can create content, what becomes valuable? The ability to curate, to filter, to distinguish signal from noise. The question is how quickly social systems and education can adapt to the employment changes brought about by AI. Introducing AI and having AI truly deliver value within an organization are two completely different things. Are we preparing our workforce for the AI revolution? Or are we sleepwalking into a future where only a select few thrive, while the rest are left behind? The future is not predetermined. It is being written now by the choices we make, the values we uphold, and the skills we cultivate. The AI revolution is not a force of nature. It is a human creation, and it is up to us to ensure that it serves humanity, not the other way around. Remember grade school, 30 kids, same textbook, same pace. The gifted kids bored out of their skulls, the struggling ones drowning, one teacher spread impossibly thin. That was your education, and for millions of American children it still is. But a new promise is on the horizon. AI-driven personalized learning, the promise to finally fix what's broken, to understand in real time each student's unique learning curve, their strengths, their weaknesses, to deliver precisely what they need, exactly how they need it. Struggling with algebra, an AI tutor can tailor explanations using analogies that click. Excel in English, the AI will throw down a challenge worthy of your intellect. Can't focus, bite-sized learning sessions designed to keep you engaged. Sounds amazing, right? But before you start picturing a utopian classroom, ask yourself this: what happens when education becomes just another algorithm? What happens to human connection? What happens to the messy, unpredictable magic of learning from each other? The World Economic Forum projects that educators will be among the fastest-growing professions by 2030. But the skills, they're being rewritten by the AI revolution. It's no longer about lecturing from a textbook. It's about wielding AI tools, designing data-driven lesson plans, optimizing the human-technology partnership. Forget chalkboards and apples. Think code and cloud computing. This isn't your grandma's teaching gig. This is a new breed of education professional. Someone who can design a curriculum from scratch, engineer AI-powered learning tools, and continuously improve learning outcomes based on cold, hard data. This isn't just for schools. This is for corporate training, for adult reskilling, for senior citizens picking up new tricks. This is education, reborn in the age of AI. And the US education market is hungry. EdTech companies are exploding, scrambling to find experts who can design and refine their platforms. But is this progress or just another form of digital enclosure, trapping students in personalized echo chambers? Now imagine a courtroom. The fate of a defendant hangs in the balance, but instead of a human judge, an AI renders the verdict. Fair, impartial, maybe. But what happens when the AI gets it wrong? Who is accountable? Who pays the price? As AI seeps into every corner of society, it spawns a new breed of disputes unforeseen by existing laws. Who is responsible when an AI-powered medical diagnosis leads to a misdiagnosis? What happens when an AI algorithm writes code that causes a catastrophic failure? Is the company liable, the AI developer, or the user? These are not hypothetical scenarios. These are the battlegrounds of tomorrow's legal system. And to navigate them, we need a new kind of legal professional, the AI mediator. Someone who understands both the technological intricacies and the ethical minefields. Someone who can bridge the gap between lawyers and tech consultants. The legal landscape is lagging. Current copyright laws offer no clear answer to who owns the copyright to AI-generated works. That's precisely why there's a growing demand for expert mediators who can resolve disputes outside the courtroom. AI-driven fraud, copyright infringement involving AI, discrimination claims stemming from AI-powered hiring systems. These are the cases flooding the desks of AI mediators. It's a blend of law, technology, and ethics, a demand for individuals who possess both technical acumen and human empathy. As AI proliferates, the need for these professionals will only accelerate, because who decides what's fair in the eyes of an unfeeling machine? Toyota, Fanuc, Kajima, these aren't just names, they're the vanguard of a new industrial revolution. These American manufacturing giants are integrating robots and humans on the factory floor, blurring the lines between man and machine. Robots handling the heavy lifting, humans overseeing the delicate operations. Sounds efficient, right? But what happens to the workers displaced by these machines? What happens to their skills, their livelihoods, their sense of purpose? Kajima Corporation is pioneering the remote operation of unmanned construction machinery, with on-site workers providing support. Farmers are collaborating with drones for pesticide application, trading their tractors for tablets. The promise is efficiency, increased yields, and a safer working environment, but at what cost? The question isn't if AI and robotics will transform the workplace. The question is how. How do we ensure that this transformation benefits everyone, not just the shareholders and the tech elite? How do we create a future where humans and machines work together, not against each other? It's a question we must answer before the machines answer it for us. In an America drowning in student debt, $1.7 trillion and counting, where a 4-year degree now costs upwards of $50,000 a year, the question hangs heavy. What's left for human ingenuity? In a world where AI can churn out articles, generate images, even compose music, will creative jobs simply vanish? Is your $200,000 art degree about to become a very expensive participation trophy? The promise of AI is seductive. It whispers of liberation from the drudgery, the endless revisions, the soul-crushing repetition that grinds down so many creative spirits. AI can handle the groundwork, the grunt work, the busy work, but implementing AI and having it actually deliver tangible bottom-line value, those are two entirely different ballgames. AI isn't a magic bullet, it's a tool, and like any tool, it's only as effective as the person wielding it. AI can write 1,000 blog posts, but can it write one that resonates with a grieving mother? AI can generate 1,000,000 logos, but can it design one that captures the essence of a dying American town? With AI handling the groundwork in mass production, human creators can concentrate on their original task, imaginative judgment of what to express, why to express it, and how to move the hearts of viewers. Enter the AI Implementation Transformation Manager. These are the architects of organizational harmony, ensuring AI and human workers coexist effectively. They're not just tech gurus, they're empathetic leaders, fluent in both code and human code. They design education and training for employees, redesign workflows, propose organizational structure changes tailored to AI, provide easy-to-understand explanations to management, and design communication to carefully resolve on-site anxieties and resistance. They are the therapists for a workforce facing its digital demons. But are they enough? According to Gartner, more than 40% of agent-type AI projects may be canceled by the end of 2027. Not because the technology is immature, but because organizations are not ready to accept AI. The human element, the fear of the unknown, the resistance to change, these are the real roadblocks. The numbers don't lie. Job postings for AI content creators have exploded, increasing by 134% year-on-year. The demand is there, but is the talent? Are we training people to be artists or glorified button pushers? Are we fostering creativity or simply automating mediocrity? According to a survey conducted by PwC Japan, and remember, these trends often foreshadow what's coming to the US market, approximately 60% of Japanese companies with sales of 50 billion yen or more have already established a chief AI officer or equivalent. The C-suite is taking notice. But what about Main Street? What about the small business owner struggling to keep up? What about the single parent working 2 jobs, wondering if their child will even have a future in this new economy? Even for those embracing AI, the path isn't smooth. Deloitte's survey shows that 48% of companies cite a lack of searchable data as a challenge, and 47% cite data reusability issues as a challenge for AI automation strategies. It's like building a skyscraper on quicksand. You can have the best architects, the best engineers, but if your foundation is flawed, the whole thing will come crashing down. Yet amidst the chaos and uncertainty, there are glimmers of hope. High-level asset management advice, which only the wealthy could receive in the past, has now become available to the general public through AI. The democratization of financial knowledge. But will it lead to genuine empowerment, or simply another way for the rich to get richer faster? Are we creating a more equitable society, or just automating inequality? The future of creativity, the future of management, the future of work itself, it all hinges on our ability to harness the power of AI while preserving the uniquely human qualities that make us, well, human. The question isn't whether AI will change the world, it's whether we'll be ready for the world it creates. AI is coming for your job, that's the headline, isn't it? The doomsaying, the fear-mongering, but what if that's only half the story? What if lurking beneath the surface of automated obsolescence is a tsunami of new opportunities? Not just any jobs, mind you, but high-paying, intellectually stimulating careers that demand human ingenuity more than ever before. The narrative that AI will simply replace us is a comfortable lie. It's easier to be afraid than to adapt, but the truth is far more nuanced, far more American. This isn't about some distant sci-fi future. This is happening now. Companies are scrambling to integrate AI into every facet of their operations, and they're discovering a painful truth. The technology is ready, but they aren't. Think about it, AI can write code, generate images, and analyze data faster than any human. But who decides what problems to solve? Who ensures that these powerful tools are used ethically and responsibly? Who bridges the chasm between Silicon Valley hype and Main Street reality? This is where you come in. The so-called experts are only scratching the surface. Formal chief AI officer positions only account for 22% of companies implementing AI solutions. But what if you became the de facto expert, even without the fancy title? The one who understands the technology, the business, and most importantly, the people involved. Consider the AI agent architect. Imagine an AI agent planning your entire marketing campaign, from market research to content creation, all without you lifting a finger. That's the promise. But who designs that agent? Who decides which tasks it should automate and which require human oversight? The AI agent architect. They are the architects of the AI world, designing the digital landscape. They are the ones who build the framework for these autonomous systems. LinkedIn data reveals that AI researcher is a top 5 fastest growing job in the US, with a projected 20% increase in research scientist demand by 2034. The future is being researched now. And what about ML ops engineers, the unsung heroes who keep the AI engine running smoothly? They are the ones who prevent catastrophic failures. The AI models that promise to revolutionize industries are complex and fragile. They require constant monitoring, maintenance, and updates. When these systems fail, the consequences can be disastrous. These engineers are the ones who ensure that AI remains a valuable asset, not a liability. ML ops engineers earn an average of $165,000 per year in the US, roughly 25 million JPY. AI isn't cheap, it pays those who manage it. Then there are the synthetic data engineers. AI needs data to learn vast quantities of it. But real-world data is messy, biased, and often protected by privacy regulations. The solution: create artificial realities where data is born, not found. Synthetic data engineers design and generate these artificial data sets, allowing AI to learn without compromising privacy or perpetuating biases. But who trains the AI that trains the AI? Think about that feedback loop nightmare. And let's not forget the AI home specialist, the legal shield against the chaos unleashed by unchecked AI. As AI becomes more pervasive, it also becomes more dangerous. AI-powered systems can discriminate, violate privacy, and even cause physical harm. The EU is fining companies billions for AI violations. You could be the one to prevent that disaster as an AI home specialist. They are the lawyers for the digital age, navigating the complex legal landscape of artificial intelligence. The EU AI Act's 458 pages of legal documentation impose fines of up to 7% of revenue for noncompliance. AI law is serious business. But here's the brutal truth. Gartner predicts over 40% of agent-based AI projects may be canceled by 2027 due to organizational unpreparedness. The tech is ready, but are the people? IBM reports that companies with a chief AI officer see a 10% higher return on AI investments and are 24% more likely to out-innovate competitors. Is your company leaving money on the table? The digital twin global market is projected to reach $155 billion by 2030 with a CAGR of 36%. NASA and Boeing are already using digital twins to prevent accidents. What if you could be the one building those digital worlds? A whole new digital dimension is being built, and someone needs to build it. PwC Japan found that approximately 60% of Japanese companies with sales over 50 billion already have a chief AI officer or equivalent. Japan is betting big on AI leadership. LinkedIn data reveals a 3x increase in chief AI officer and AI director positions in the last 5 years. The executive suite is being rewritten. If AI is supposed to make things easier, why are 63% of employers saying the skills gap is the biggest obstacle to business transformation? Are we being sold a lie? The opportunity is there, the demand is skyrocketing, but the window is closing. Are you going to be the one who seizes these opportunities, or are you going to be left behind, drowning in the digital dust? The choice, as always, is yours. So we've looked at 30 jobs, 30 ways the AI revolution might play out. How many of the things you do right now overlap with these new career paths? How many resonated? Be honest. Is AI going to take your job, or is it going to transform it and create entirely new opportunities? Because the truth is far more nuanced and far more terrifying than either of those simple answers. Think about that AI translator, the one who isn't just translating words but cultures. AI gets smarter every single day. It learns nuances, picks up slang, masters idioms. So how much more valuable will the human translator be? The one who understands the unspoken anxieties, the historical context, the soul of a culture. The machine is evolving, are you? Let's talk cold, hard numbers. LinkedIn data shows a 70% year-on-year increase in US job postings requiring AI literacy. 70%, that's not a trend, that's a seismic shift. 53% of US employees plan to learn new AI skills within the next 6 months. They know something's coming. 48% believe AI skills will lead to career growth. They're betting their futures on it. Viewing hours for AI-related learning courses have increased by 92% year-on-year. People are scrambling to adapt, are you? But here's the kicker. The World Economic Forum warns that 39% of existing skills will be obsolete by 2030. Obsolete, meaning worthless, meaning you could be spending your time right now perfecting skills that will be utterly useless in just a few years. What do you do with that knowledge? An IMF analysis confirms a wage premium for those with new skills. In the UK, jobs requiring new skills offer approximately 3% higher pay, with a premium of up to 15% for those with 4 or more new skills. The message is clear: learn or earn less, a lot less. But it's not that simple, is it? F's analysis indicates that while high-skilled and low-skilled workers are likely to benefit, middle-class routine work is most likely to be squeezed. The people in the middle, the backbone of the American economy, are the ones most at risk of being left behind. And what happens to a society when its middle class collapses? We're facing an AI divide, those who can wield AI and those who are helpless. What side of that divide will you be on? Look, AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. The most valuable asset in the AI age is the human wisdom and creativity to wield it effectively and ethically. It's not about becoming a robot, it's about becoming more human. Think about the AI literacy educators. They aren't programming instructors. They are teachers who train students in the right ways to use AI, how to take advantage of it, and how to understand the risks. They're teaching people how to navigate a world that's changing faster than ever before. They are asking, what is AI? What can it do and what can't it do? How can it enrich your work and life? And what are the risks? These are the essential questions, the ones that will define our future. And consider the ag-related legal fields. They are rapidly changing. Law firms cannot handle the increasing number of cases. The AI revolution is trying to shift some of the intellectual labor to machines. It is important to understand that AI is not something that steals jobs, but something that changes jobs and creates new jobs. The essential value of human beings does not change even if the tools change. Empathy, imagination, responsibility, giving emotion, and building trust. These are things that only humans can have no matter how much AI evolves in 10 or 50 years. AI is opening a door to a new era, but what awaits on the other side depends on us. It depends on whether we choose to lament the jobs that are disappearing or embrace the possibilities that are emerging. The choice is yours.
The AI revolution isn't a distant sci-fi future. It's happening right now. But as we've explored today, the machines are just tools. When the digital dust settles, what remains won't be lines of code. It will be empathy, imagination, human connection. These are things an algorithm can never replace. The door to a new era is wide open. The path you choose to take is entirely up to you. I want to hear your thoughts. Which of the new AI careers we discussed today surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If this video gave you a new perspective, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to prepare for what's coming. Thanks for watching, stay human, and I'll see you in the next one.